What is up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to taking a look at top news stories and rumors you need to know, including, Mastermind behind John Cena and Roman Reigns promo battle on SmackDown revealed, update on Becky Lynch's training for in-ring return, Bianca Belair wants Becky Lynch and Charlotte, Nikki Teases SummerSlam appearance, big update on Adam Cole's WWE future, and more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more latest updates.
For 1, 2, 3.
This week's episode of WWE SmackDown began with a heated back and forth promo segment between John Cena and WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. Cena and Reigns exchanged words ahead of their WWE SummerSlam 2021 match for the Universal title, the match that will most likely headline the show inside of Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, August 21st. John Cena vs. Roman Reigns. According to a new report from Fightful Select, we now know who produced the segment between the two main event superstars on this week's episode of the show. Former WWE superstar Jamie Noble produced the opening segment, or according to Fightful he was, at least listed as such. It was also noted that Paul Heyman has also had heavy influence over Roman's stories over the past few months, and that Roman and Cena both have significantly more creative freedom over their segments than most within the company. The actual promo segment had a lot of elements of the original feud between Cena and Roman, except that on this occasion Roman is no longer portraying the all-conquering babyface. It has not been confirmed if Jamie Noble will be producing the actual match between John Cena and Roman Reigns, however he does appear to have a big hand in the structure of the segments between the two going forward.
Boom!
Becky Lynch training with Seth Rollins leaked. Becky Lynch has been training for her eventual in-ring return and her progress has been noted. Lynch has not been seen on WWE television since April 2020. She announced her pregnancy and vacated the Raw Women's Championship. After giving birth and entering motherhood, it appears, Lynch is preparing for a return to action. Fightful Select reports that Lynch has been training at the Black and Brave Academy since May. Oftentimes, she trains with her husband Seth Rollins. According to the report, Lynch has already gotten herself to in-ring shape. It's been said in other reports that Lynch could be making her return to TV this fall. PW Insider has also reported that Lynch will make the trip to SummerSlam, but it's possible she may not be on camera. No shortage of opponents. When Lynch does return to the WWE, she'll have no trouble finding a fight. SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair told Planet Wrestling that she'd like to welcome the man back. "I would love to defend my title against Becky Lynch. You know, I think it speaks volumes of how big Becky is that she has not been here in over a year, but she is still one of the most talked about names. That shows just how big and how amazing a superstar she is. And, of course, when she comes back, I would love to be the first feud with Becky Lynch, when she comes back, and I'm the type of person, I'm an athlete, right? So I know that in order to be the best you have to get in the ring with the best." Raw Women's Champion Nikki ASH is also willing to share the ring with Lynch. "I'm ready for the challenge from Becky and I truly hope it does happen. Becky and Drew have been amazing role models, inspiring me and creating that blueprint."
Boom!
Bianca Belair wants Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Bianca Belair recently appeared on Ryan Satin's Out of Character podcast. The SmackDown Women's Champion discussed several topics during the interview, including which opponents she is targeting down the road in her WWE career. "I always say that one of my main goals, I look up to the Four Horsewomen," Bianca Belair began. "When I was in NXT, I remember just looking at the Four Horsewomen and standing in the locker room thinking like, wow, they used to be here in the same spot that I'm at, and now they are on Raw, and they're on SmackDown. They're doing these amazing things," Bianca continued. "And if I could ever just get up there and be in the same ring as them, that's when I know that I'm doing it, I've made it. And I'm here now." Bianca Belair on Charlotte and Becky. Bianca Belair is eager for Becky Lynch to return so she can pin her shoulders to the mat. "I can't wait for Becky to come back. I would love to feud with Becky. I've pinned Bayley, I've pinned Sasha. And now my goal is to eventually feud again with Charlotte and Becky and hopefully pin the other two Four Horsewomen." Bianca Belair is set to defend her SmackDown Women's Championship against Sasha Banks at the upcoming SummerSlam 2021 event on Saturday, August 21st. Banks attacked Belair to close out this week's episode of WWE SmackDown, with Zelina Vega and Carmella potentially joining Banks to form a new group, although this has not been confirmed officially. Nikki Bella teases SummerSlam appearance. With WWE SummerSlam 2021 now only 6 days away, could we be getting a Nikki Bella return next weekend? If Nikki's Twitter is to be believed, she will indeed be present at SummerSlam, with her presently pondering what to have on for WWE's annual August Spectacular. There's no news on whether Bella will be at SummerSlam merely to visit friends backstage, or whether she'll in fact have a role to play on the show itself. The last time that the WWE Hall of Famer was seen on WWE programming was back at WrestleMania 37, where Nikki floored Bayley. Previously, both Nikki and her sister Brie have talked up the possibility of returning to in-ring action, with the duo regularly making it known that they want to win the Women's Tag Team Championship at some point. Given WWE's penchant for bringing back the stars of yesteryear, it would come as zero surprise to have Nikki Bella back in the fold sooner rather than later. And this, of course, comes hot off the back of Roman Reigns' name dropping. Nikki is a way to take a shot at John Cena. Big update on Adam Cole's WWE future. The latest on Adam Cole following last week's big meeting with Vince McMahon. Adam Cole is yet to make a decision on his professional wrestling future. This is according to Dave Meltzer, who reports in this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter that the former NXT champion has not made his mind up yet. Cole met with Vince McMahon at last week's SmackDown tapings, which is said, have gone well. The 32-year-old is a wanted man on the main roster and writers have been instructed to start coming up with material for him. They'll need to act quickly, however, as Adam is only tied to WWE until shortly after SummerSlam 2021 weekend, having agreed on a short-term extension following his previous contract's expiration in July. All Elite Wrestling are yet to offer the upcoming free agent a contract, though it's hard to imagine the group not making a play for Cole when legally able to. As far as WWE goes, Meltzer notes that discussions are ongoing and the promotion is eager to retain him. Cole departing could cause perception issues, with the former Undisputed Man contributing to a potential AEW surge brought on by him, Bryan Danielson, and CM Punk all debuting so close to each other. Personally, I say, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, and if you have something to say, please leave a comment.
Oh, let me up with a bright smile on now. Put me in the dark, don't won't get lost.